Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Manzoor Ahmad Ganai, lecturer History Boys Higher Secondary School, Tral. Our today's topic for 12th class students of our institution of history subject is: who was the founder of Jainism? What were the teachings of Jainism? Dear students, before knowing about the founder of Jainism and the teachings of Jainism, let us try to know something about the background of Jainism. Dear students, yesterday I told you in the lecture about Vedic religion that from 1500 BC to 600 BC there was a Vedic civilization or Aryan civilization in India. This Vedic civilization or Aryan civilization was divided into two parts. Part first was from 1500 BC to 1000 BC, known as Rig Vedic civilization, Rig Vedic period, and part second was from 1000 BC to 600 BC, known as later Vedic period. During the Rig Vedic period, there was social equality, there was respect given to women, there was no caste system, there were no tribal fights and quarrels among the different tribes, there was peace in the society. But in the later Vedic period, the situation changed altogether. Caste system became rigid. Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, the upper caste of the society, dominated the society and exploited the lower castes, especially Shudras. Women had no respect in the society. The Chandalas and untouchable classes, this erupted or became prominent in the society. Tribal fights became common in the society in the later Vedic period. Disrespect to women was common. Women had no respect in the society. So we mean to say a number of evils and bad practices entered the society during later Vedic period. In the religious field as well, there was no we can say religious homogeneity was not now there. So we mean to understand different this evils and bad practices entered the society during later Vedic period, society and religion and politics. And movements were started against the social inequality, against all kinds of evil practices or bad practices that had entered the society during later Vedic period. And the movements which were started were Buddhism and Jainism. So Buddhism and Jainism were basically two Protestant movements, which means the movements which protested, which revolted against the evils that had entered the Vedic the later Vedic society from 1000 BC to 600 BC. So this protested, so the Jainism and Buddhism were the movements which protested, which revolted against all evils that had entered the later Vedic society. And with the passage of time, these two movements of Jainism and Buddhism got the shape of two new religions, namely Jainism and Buddhism. Let's now talk first about Jainism, its founder and the teachings of Jainism. Dear students, Rishabha was the founder of Jainism and Mahavir was the 24th and last Tirthankara. Tirthankara means ford maker, or we can say path maker or pathfinder or prophet of Jainism. Dear students, from the very first statement we understand that Jainism had 24th Tirthankaras. But the main teachings, the main principles of Jainism revolve around what Mahavir taught. Mahavir was the 24th and last Tirthankara or prophet or pathfinder of Jainism. We understand that whatever he taught, whatever Mahavir taught, whatever he taught to the people, that became the teachings of Jainism. The important teachings of Mahavir or Jainism now can be understood as under: number one, Ahimsa means non-violence, Satya means truthfulness, Asteya means no theft, Aparigraha means no property, and brahmacharya means no marriage are the 5 basic principles of Jainism. Means we can say ahimsa, satya, asteya, aparigraha and brahmacharya stand as the 5 basic principles of Jainism. Number 2, 3 jewels or triratna, namely right faith, right knowledge and right conduct are must if a man wants to attain salvation, najat, maghfirat. So a man has to follow, his faith has to be right, his knowledge has to be right, and his conduct, his actions has to be right. Only then he can reach the path of salvation. तब इसको मगफिरत हो सकती है, जब ये उसको राइट फेथ होगी, राइट नॉलेज होगा, राइट कंडक्ट और राइट काम करता होगा. Number 3, according to Mahavir and Jainism, God is not important for the creation of this universe. Then what is God? God is the fullest, highest, noblest manifestation of all powers that lie hidden in a man. In other words, it means that God lies in man himself. So, man is himself the maker of his fate. Man is himself the maker of his journey. He is himself responsible for his all actions. And if he understands, then the God lies in his own self. Number 4, Jainism taught that the status of a person in the society must not be decided on the basis of his birth, but the status of a person in the society should be decided on the basis of his deeds. If a person is doing good deeds, he must be given high respect. If a person is doing bad deeds, he should not be respected in the society then. And if a person is doing good deeds, he can get rid of the cycle of birth and rebirth. Means he will not have to die and then take another birth in the shape of some other living thing, and then die again and again and take births and births again and again, births and rebirths again and again. But if he is doing good deeds, he will get freedom from the cycle of birth and rebirth. Number 5, Jainism and or Mahavir rejected yajanas and costly sacrifices. It believed that in simple and dedicated worship, if a man is doing simple and dedicated worship, then he can reach salvation. Then he can free himself from the bondage of this, we can say, from the slavery of this worldly desires, worldly this desires and aspirations. Number 6, Jainism believed in hard penances. Means it believed that one should always inflict pain on oneself, pain and suffering on oneself, and one should not be ease loving. One should inflict or borrow pain on himself, and ultimately death by starvation was considered a big virtue, a big good deed in Jainism. Thank you.